Alright guys, so we are just finishing up here at the Rubicon Trail, and I want to do a quick follow-up video on this rugged radio I purchased just over a year ago. Now I've had a few other radios. Two of them actually fell apart on the antenna, and I just wanted something a little more durable, better quality than these cheap Chinese radios I keep buying and breaking. Again, they were all cheap, but I guess you get what you pay. That being said, this rugged radio is really not that expensive. Now, if you guys know anything about radios, the rugged radio is one of the best radios you guys can buy. They're all made here in the United States. In fact, rugged radio still makes chips for like the Motorola's and a lot of other radios out there. They even made all the chips for like these cheap Chinese radios like the Bofang. But what happened is that they didn't meet the quality control on their end, so they stopped licensing those radios. I think that's why they were so popular back in the day, and they're popular now because everybody bought it, because they were kind of one the same, I guess, because they all had the same chip. But now rugged radio is parted from the Bofang, those Chinese radios, and because they're really big on quality control. So this little thing here has been like a lifesaver in many ways. When I go out on a trail, listen to the birds, that's kind of nice. When I go on a trail, I can simply hand this off to somebody, and this little radio holds battery for the entire day. In fact, for a couple days, because I purchased the extra capacity battery. Now, it does come with just a regular battery. I think it's 1800 milliamps. But I'll leave the description down below what that really is. And this is twice the capacity, so it's a little bit bigger and lasts a lot longer. So that's why I bought this, because when I first got this thing, the battery actually died, like, not even halfway through the day, but we were talking a lot. So this particular battery pack, the extra length or extra long battery, has lasted us all day today. For example, we had 9 Jeeps and we were just chattering all day. This thing is waterproof. In fact, I dropped it today in the water during one of our recoveries. So, and when you guys actually get this thing, it's just really nice touch and feel. It's very good quality. It just feels solid. One thing about this particular radio, it is a dedicated GMRS. You can listen to like UHF and VHF frequencies, but it's listen only. But quite frankly, I don't know anybody who uses those ham frequencies, because nobody's really licensed, and everybody uses these, like these family signal, GMRS signal radios anyways. And the licensing on this is really cheap. It's like 80 bucks for 10 years. And that includes all your family. So it's really easy to get started. Once you get the license, you're legal and whatnot, okay? So to go with this, I also bought a dedicated radio that mounts to the top of the windshield. So let me show you guys that real quick. So this whole unit I bought on the Rugged Radio website. This radio mount and the radio. Oops, come on, focus. Hold on a sec here. Let me lock in the focus here. I bought on their website, and this thing was like around, the mounting bracket was like, I want to say $70. I got this radio for $150, and it's got a really nice connector, for your hand unit, and it's really loud and it's clear. You can see the screen at nighttime. It's just really well made. Again, that's also waterproof, so if you happen to have the top off like we do today and you want to use your radio on a rainy day, which it rained today, you don't have to worry about it shorting out or whatnot, because that unit is also waterproof, okay? And it just pairs really nice with this hand unit, and there's nothing more, I gotta say, other than this particular unit is a dedicated GMRS as well. So, and you cannot listen to VHF or UHF frequencies. It's just a GMRS and FRS frequencies only. So when you guys buy this and the hand unit, you can start talking right out of the box. It works really well, and I just love it. The quality is fantastic. Now, the only downside to this thing is that when you're driving, okay, so I'm over here, my head's over here, and I want to stare at this screen. It's not very clear. It's a little fuzzy on a side angle, so to see the screen, you got to kind of lean over just a little bit to see what channel you're on or whatever you're doing, and then go back. So I wish that this mount was just kind of tilted just a little bit to the driver's side. That would have been nice, little offset, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So it's really super handy. It's super easy to use. You got your channel knobs right here. Then you got your volume button. And that's all you really need to mess with. You don't need to mess with anything else. Although the menu is very limited and it's super easy to use. It's no-brainer. And then this handheld one right here is, you can buy it on clearance for 50 bucks, but they're about $79 on their website. And you just cannot beat that price. The cheap Chinese Baofengs are about the same price, so why not get a good quality rugged radios? All right, so that's all I got to say about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and my thoughts on this. If you have any comments, leave it down below, and we'll see you guys on the trail.